Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel Axelbuzz. In today's video, we are going to see some Jira and we are going to see how we can use Jira software in our project management. So before we start the video, please like and share to our channel to get updated. So let's get started. So what is Jira? Jira is project management software from Australian company Atlassian for planning, tracking and supporting the software projects. For what is Jira used for? Jira software can use for the following purposes like requirement and test case management in agile methodology, project management, software development, product management, task management and also work tracking. Now let's see the Scrum concepts. What is Scrum? Scrum is lightweight framework that helps people, teams, organization to generate value through adaptive solutions for complex problems. Let's see the Scrum framework, how it works in software industries. Let's see the Scrum events one by one. Sprint. Sprint is the fixed length event, month or less than to create the consistency. A new sprint starts immediately after the conclusion of previous sprint. Sprint planning. Sprint planning initiates the sprint by laying out the work to be performed for the sprint. This resulting plan is created by the collaborative work of the entire Scrum team. Daily Scrum. Daily Scrum is a 15-minute event for the developers of the Scrum team. To reduce the complexity, it is held at the same time, same place of the each and every working day of the sprint. Sprint review. The purpose of the sprint review is to inspect the outcome of the sprint and determine the future adaptations. Sprint retrospective. The purpose of this is to plan ways to increase the quality and effectiveness. Scrum artifacts. Scrum artifacts represent work or value to provide transparency and opportunities for inspection and adaptation. Artifacts defined by Scrum are specifically designed to maximize the transparency of the key information so that everybody has the same understanding of the artifact. These are few artifacts. Product backlog. Product backlog item can be done by the Scrum team within one sprint are deemed ready for the selection in a sprint planning event. They are usually acquire this degree of transparency after refining activities. Product backlog refinement is the act of breaking down and further refining product backlog items into smaller and more precise items. This is an ongoing activity to add details such as description, order, and size. Attributes often vary with the domain of work. Sprint backlog. The sprint backlog is composed of the sprint goal Y, the set of the product's backlog items selected for the sprint what, as well as an actionable plan for delivering the increment how. Means in short, why, what, and how. Sprint backlog is a plan by and for the developers. It is highly visible real-time picture of the work that developers plan accomplish during the sprint in order to achieve the sprint goal. Increment. An increment is a concrete stepping stone towards the product goal. Each increment is additive to all prior increments and thoroughly verified. Let's see the Scrum team. The fundamental unit of a Scrum is a small team of a people is a Scrum team. Scrum team consists of one Scrum Master, one product owner and developers. Within a Scrum team, there are no sub-teams or no hierarchies. Let's see the epic. Epic can be defined as a big chunk of work that has common objective. It could be a feature, customer request or a business requirement. In backlog, a placeholder for a required feature, few lines of the description. Then user stories. User stories is the smallest unit to work in an agile framework. It is an end goal, not a feature, expressed from a software user's perspective. What is task? Task is the smallest unit used in a Scrum to track the work. A task should be completed by one person on the team, though the team may choose to pair when doing the work. Typically, each story will have multiple tasks. A bug. Bug is something that is not working or it is against the requirement. Now let's see these Jira concepts practically.
Go to Jira Software, then select Scrum, then use this template for the Scrum. These are two different project type you will see. Choose the team project. Select the project type as a team. Add your project details, means project name. So it will give you by default the initiative which it is going to represent further, and create the project. So here I am typing Axelbuzz testing team 1 and click on create the project. Once your project is created, you are going to enter into this AX board, that is your project initials. AX board, here it is. So let's create one epic and let's give it a name as dummy epic. So from here create button, you can create epics. Let's create another epic now. So go to here, create, and then select epic, and then right here testing epic 2. You can select epic, story, bug, anything from here. You can write the description here, assign to the person, you can give label so that you can search with that label, and then create the. So here you will get a notification that your epic is created. So go to the, let's create the stories. Go to your epic and here add to child issue. If you are inside the epic, then by default the story will create. Child issue is your story, and then you can create the story over here. That is, let's see, we'll create one story, dummy story, and create one more story. You can create from here, or if you want to create task inside the epic, you can create task. If you click to the stories, and again if you go to the add to child issues, you can create subtask from there. So here we are creating another story. You can go to the story and you can edit the story. Similarly, like epic, you can assign, you can add new labels. Let's create one more task 2. Okay, then go to your board, go to backlog. See here, you can see all your tasks are at backlog. So select the task which you want to start in the current sprint, and then you can, if you start the sprint here, so your sprint will get start. Usually it is given by default for 2 weeks. So here is your code. So to-do list. So then this is to-do list. Then you can simply drag drop to in progress. Then if your task is done, you can drag drop this ticket to your done, and here you can add one more column here, and you can move your cart there. So here is the Jira's few concepts I have tried to show you. So if you like the video, please like and share and subscribe to our channel. And thank you so much. Bye bye.